Not quite sure what you're doing, love.
Trying to tidy up. The girls left it in a state.
Hello, can everybody hear me? Just let me know if you can hear me, please. Hey Sandy, hey Adria, thanks for letting me know you can hear me. Hey Catherine. Hi Rosemary, fantastic, good news. Hey Katinka, hey Silver Stitches. How are we all doing this evening? Are we all well? Hi Cheryl. Happy Sunday. It is it's been quite a day in this house. We bought a new TV earlier on because our TV hasn't worked for a couple of months. When I say a couple of months, about 6. So Andy and I went and got a new TV, and the girls have been sat down here watching TV all day, and I've just had to turf them because I'm doing this live stream. Hey Celia, hey Carla, hi Kelly. 11:30 a.m. for her. Chili in the crock pot for when the kids come over later. Sounds good. Hi Gail. So I hope we're all doing well. Hey Patsy. I've been busy today. I made a cottage pie and we had dinner at lunchtime. And yeah. It's been it's been quite a day. I couldn't live without a properly working TV for 6 hours, let alone 6 months. Well, we noticed it wasn't working about 6 months ago. And to be fair, Andy spends his time on his laptop. I spend my time on my laptop. Hannah has her TV in her room. Lauren is phone and computer. Thank you, love. And, you know, they've never really kind of bothered with it, and they don't watch any regular, well, none of us watch any regular program. So, you know, if we watched, you know, like a soap or something, I could understand it if they were missing it, but no, we don't. So but obviously as it's coming up to Christmas, we're going to be wanting a TV for Christmas viewing. More particularly for everybody else. Excuse me, the Gavin and Stacey Christmas special. I've never watched it. But yeah, the Gavin and Stacey Christmas special is where it's going to be at. Hey Jojo. Lizzie says, where's her stitches? Where's her cup of tea? Sandy didn't have a TV for 2 years. Yeah. I actually don't miss it. I only watched one program anyway, and then the BBC cancelled that. So, and usually I watched it on iPlayer. Hey Yvonne, welcome. Thank you for letting me join. No worries at all. You are most welcome. And you've never done this before? Well, I hope you've got your seatbelts, because after last Wednesday's stream, we had a lot of good fun last Wednesday. This one, you know, I've got 1 or 2 bits up my sleeve if the right person is in the chat. So there we go.
Is the right person here yet?
Not as yet. Hey, Laurie.
Not that you know of.
She would normally say hello, and she hasn't just yet. So, okay. Lizzie watches YouTube through the television. Yeah. I've just normally have mine on my laptop with my headphones in. So, and yeah, it's a slightly bigger TV than what we're used to. So, but then again, I mean, the last one I'd had for 15 years easily. Silly thing, 15 years easily. So, about time that we upgraded to HD ready smart TV with loads of apps and stuff. And of course, what did I do? Left it to one of the kids to set up. So, because that's the thing, isn't it? With technology, leave it to the kids. Okay. Hey, Emily. Yeah, doing well. How are you? And Daphne from a rainy Arkansas. Anyway, what are you guys all working on tonight? What have you got? I've got my Lord of the Rings stained glass, and up to the start of the stream, with this being my Sunday stitch, I've put in 1,600 stitches so far. Gail's been to the garden centre to buy some Christmas decks, change of colour scheme. Ooh, what are you going to be having, Gail? That will be a thread that I will start come December. Laurie's doing laundry, ripping out 500 stitches on Jamie because it's too crowded, ugly, and bumpy stitching to tent. You're going for silver and gold? Okay. Hey, Kay. How are you? Are you well? Adria's working on a Tiger Family of the Jungle. Only project until it's finished. Ooh. Disney cross stitch for the lovely Cheryl. Silver stitches. Lizzie did some atrium earlier. Last story, keep the Last Supper from Haid for Sandy at 3.84%. Kay's working on the darn cat. Bless you. Celia decided to try to finish the Haid 2024 Style Astrology Cat, since she's going to take part in 2 styles next year. Gail working on New Start, Steampunk Fox. Daphne's busy on her library of dogs. Yvonne working on Toy Story, shared a picture on the Facebook group. Great stuff. I will have a look at that when we look at what you guys have been working on. Kelly starting another quilt, stitching later in the week. Lovely, lovely. Patsy is done with the sky for the moment. He's on doing some grass now at 8.51% on her dogs. Emily working on the new update for the Bella Filipina Sal. And Catherine procrastinating all day because I'm addicted to the crochet along I'm doing. I should have been studying. Hey, no judgment here, Catherine, none at all. I'm assuming crochet along. Jojo's not stitching tonight, curling up with the cats because some people are still setting bloody fireworks off. I feel your pain. We had them here again last night. The local Facebook group were going nuts. And, you know, I mean, the cat's not scared, but she is bothered by them. And she was kind of, you know, creeping around very close to the ground again last night, which is not nice for her, bless her. Yes, crochet along, great stuff. Gail's got fireworks as well. Katinka reading a dress pattern instruction whilst washing the fabric. Great stuff. I've seen that on the thread. We'll be having a look at that in a bit there, Katinka. Yeah, Jojo, we've had a couple of nights respite since Halloween, but it is ridiculous. I think that, you know, unless on certain times of the year, and above a certain noise level, they should be issuing some noise abatement stuff. I really do. Yvonne's expecting to be enabled. Okay, stay tuned, Yvonne. Stay tuned. And Carla, not stitching today. She's preparing astrology cats to go in framers. Catherine is coming in from Facebook. She says hi to everyone, running behind, but she's here. Let's have a look. I think there might be a bit more to that message.
Still no sign of you know who.
Nope, not yet. I will tell you. Dum, dee, dum, dee, dum. Okay. So I'm just nipping over to Facebook inbox. Yeah, Catherine says just running a bit behind, but here. Fabulous.
There's no such thing as running behind on these lines. You get it.
Yeah. No fireworks for Kelly this last week, being too windy and rainy. I wish we had that here, actually, to stop these beggars going off. But there you go. Hey, Kashi. Just saying hi quickly, not able to join. Hope we all have a great one. We'll watch the replay. Brilliant. No worries at all, Kashi. Hope you're doing okay. Lorry drove home and road closures, ambulance and police cars, huge area shut down. I'm assuming that is. Two armed idiots, police knocking on houses at 1:30 a.m. Oh, crikey. Some serious stuff there, Laurie. You make sure you and yours stay safe, won't you? And Lizzie says, yes, Yvonne, you might do. It's a symptom of the live stream. Absolutely. And it's incurable. Absolutely incurable. I've been enabled myself. But you know, I've always said, I don't mind. You can blame me. If husband, significant other, or whatever says, ooh, why have you bought some more? Nicola made you do it. I'll take the fall. I'm not bothered.
Only because you're a stitcher yourself and you actually like being enabled.
Laurie still have no idea what happened. Oh, crikey. Well, fingers crossed that whatever happened, it ended peacefully. So, yeah. Why are there fireworks, tradition, or an event? Bonfire night here, Guy Fawkes night. So, in the UK, every year on November 5th, it's to do with the gunpowder plot to blow up the British Houses of Parliament. And it's celebrated every year on the 5th of November. But idiots seem to run away with idiots seem to run away with themselves with fireworks. It's ridiculous. And they've been setting them off currently for 2 weeks, more than 2 weeks. And it really is one night. But for many of us, they started on 31st of October and haven't stopped since. Yvonne, don't know any stitches or crafty people in my real life. So much talent and inspiration here. Stand by, Yvonne. Wait till you see the threads. Because I'm sure you've noticed in the group that I post a thread inviting people to share their work in progresses. And oh my God, I don't know if it was Sunday or Wednesday, Sharon's piece, which is the Celtic fuchsia, enabled at least 2 people. Lizzie, hashtag Nicola made me do it. I purchased Envy by Marta Darling, Cool Beans. I love stitching on my envy. Are you in tonight, Sharon? You've not popped up yet. If you are, let me know. Hey, Joyce. How are you doing this evening? My little inspiration for my next year plans thread there, Joyce. So thank you for that. We should be having a look at that thread and get some ideas at what people have got planned. Lots of Salas.
Got the hate sal.
Just all kinds of Sals. Yes, Yvonne, whereabouts are you from? Because you never know, you might find a real life stitchy buddy here. Unless you live somewhere like, I don't know, Pitcairn Islands or something.
Not wrong with Pitcairn.
Yeah, but, you know, the likelihood of finding a stitchy buddy in real life.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you get my point.
But, you know, like, I don't know, if you live in, I don't know, Leeds or something, you might find somebody. You never know. Oh, just north of Cambridge. Oh,
Cool.
Cool. Whereabouts? And do you live in a town or a village? Because Andy is the village idiot on YouTube.
And I do have some Cambridgeshire villages which you may want to check out.
Yep, he's been to some of the north end of Cambridge, haven't you, love?
Yeah, I've been western side of it.
Where was that American cemetery?
Madingley.
Madingley, yes.
You may be interested to know that not next week, week after, you'll be seeing a couple more Cambridgeshire villages, actually, people.
Ooh. Okay. The majority of crafters don't have crafty friends. That's very true, actually. Very true there, Laurie.
It's a sad thing to actually admit that, though.
Yeah. Yes, in a village. Oh, so we might want to check out. She might not want to say, and that's fine. Might want to check out Andy's channel, The Village Idiot. Yeah. He's done some Cambridgeshire stuff.
Yeah, I've got, how many have I done now? I've done 12 in South Cambridgeshire. I've done 5 in Huntingdonshire. I've not touched Fenland yet. I've not touched Peterborough yet. I've not touched East Cambridgeshire yet. Yeah, they're the only ones at the minute.
Okay. Oh, she's very near Madingley. Oh,
right. So so one's near Madingley that might even be yours. So I've done Madingley, I've done Dry Drayton, Bar Hill, I'm trying to think of some other ones around there. Grantchester, Barton, Coton. These are all ones I've done. Oakington and Westwick, Lulworth, Boxworth, Ellsworth, Conington. Shout up if that's one. If I've mentioned one of them.
Yeah.
I've done all them.
Yeah. So he's been down your neck of the woods a fair bit.
I have, and you may be interested to learn. Like I said, in a couple of weeks' time, you'll be seeing a couple more. The Morden twins, Steeple and Gilded.
She says that she knows them all.
Oh, there you go.
She's stuck for something to watch there, Yvonne. Go and check out Andy's channel.
There you go. There are currently 12 of them, which are in that area. But like I said, there are a couple more.
I really, really like the American cemetery. I thought it was a beautiful place.
It is a beautiful place.
But then again, I have a thing about cemeteries. I am a secret tapophile. So
you like crime stuff as well, don't you?
Yeah.
An interesting fact which I found out yesterday, crime related actually.
And what's that?
Did you know that in America, take note Americans, there is an area where theoretically you can get away with murder?
Oh, where's that?
It's a 50 square mile piece of Yellowstone National Park. Now, the reason you can get away with murder is because for you to have a trial in America, you guys will know this, you have to have a jury that's made up of people who live in one of the, I forget what they're called. They're like districts which govern the govern the law, if you know what I mean, right? And America has 94 of these districts, and they don't cross state lines. You have to have a jury that's made up of people from the state and from the district that they're in, okay? However, part of Yellowstone National Park crosses a state line, and there's an area where nobody lives. So if you commit a crime in that 50 square mile area, there's nobody.
You can't be tried.
There's nobody to form a jury.
Oh, interesting. Cool. Okay. Kelly, you're going to leave the display that has to pop out. No worries, Kelly. You can always pop back. Okay. Yvonne, thanks. I'll check out the videos for sure. Great stuff. Joyce was under the impression stitching was not just a Dutch thing anymore. But this week I joined a Dutch Stitchers Facebook group with over 10,000 members. Blimey. That's a lot of members. Emily says, don't give us ideas.
It's nicknamed the Zone of Death.
Oh. And Gail says that is interesting.
It is.
Very interesting. I know what to do now, Andy. Don't be giving me trouble. If I ever say fancy a trip to Yellowstone, you should get very worried.
It's the bit of Yellowstone that sticks out from Wyoming into Idaho.
If I ever say, let's go to Yellowstone, get worried. Emily's hashtag Andy made me do it.
No, I found it out from a YouTuber called Tom Scott.
Oh.
He's a legend here.
Note to self, almost ripping the thread through doesn't do it any good. I think I'd heard about that group, Joyce, because I'm pretty sure that Tinne Stitching Baps, I'm pretty sure that she's in it. Because she said about a Dutch Facebook group. So I would imagine it's probably the same one. Hey, Enid. How are you doing this evening? Hey, Sonia. Good to see you. Oh, so nice to have so many familiars in. Enid, pretty exhausted. Oh, dear. Next time you start a thread, you could show the lady that asked about the loop start how to do it from the front if she's in the chat. Yeah. Could do. I'm pretty sure it's a fact that decent law-abiding Americans would not want to know. That's true.
I'm not saying you should do it.
Well, no.
I'm just making the point that, if you did commit a crime in that area,
there's no jury to try you.
They can't form a jury because the Constitution says you need a jury from people made up from the state and the district. It doesn't say state or district. It says state and district.
Slightly different to us here. We can have jurors from anywhere, can't we? Norovirus, or I think it's norovirus, has got my household. Oddly not me, but I'm certain it will. Oh, dear. So you've been busy trying to do everything. Oh, Enid. Well, fingers crossed it stays away. Welcome back, Kelly. That was quick. Sonia's had some sort of flu for 2 weeks now. Oh, dear. You've had any recent injections or anything, Sonia? Any COVID vaccine or anything like that? It would frighten me if there was somewhere like that in England. Yes, me too. I don't think.
Got anywhere like that.
No.
I can't think of it.
Hey, Susan. Sorry I'm late. Got lost down the laundry rabbit hole. Oh dear.
We've been there, haven't
Yes, definitely. Last time norovirus came through Shay Enid, it didn't get me either, so it should have. Oh dear. Well, fingers crossed that it still stays away. You must have a good immune system, though, if it's not got you. Laurie's had the flu since 1985. Bless you, Laurie.
No laughing matter though, the flu, is it?
I've had the headache for a month. I went for a walk today. It was sunny and almost 50 Fahrenheit, no wind, norovirus. It's extremely contagious. Well, yeah, but if your body's antibodies are obviously throwing it off, Enid. It can only be a good thing.
That's what antibodies are there for.
Indeed.
Swear my name.
What, your antibodies?
Well, yeah, because when I get ill, I get proper ill, don't I?
Well, I suppose so, yes. Andy's not a very good patient.
I'm not ill very often.
But when he is,
It's rare. It's really rare.
you curl up in a ball and go to bed, don't you? I've had the flu probably a dozen times, but since I started getting flu shots since the H1N1 plague, I wanted to procrastinate getting my flu shot and it got me.
Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Right, so 15-minute warning for the work in progress thread. If you've not put anything on it, put something on it. Sounds like everyone needs one of Enid's antibodies. Yeah, certainly does. Adria says, but Nicola, man through is terrible. Every guy tells us this. Yep.
Every guy, right.
I had a B12 injection and a flu jab in the other arm on Friday, says Sandy, and I've had a sore arms and a runny nose since. Oh dear.
Sounds like you've been in the wars.
My stepdad had his flu jab and his COVID booster at the same time. Instant regret. He's still not feeling well from it now. Kelly says, I'm enjoying everyone's pet photos. I have to get a recent photo of Ferris and Henry. Yeah, the pet photos are lovely, aren't they?
Yeah, they were quite popular on Wednesday, weren't they?
Yes, very much so. And it was really, really lovely to see so many beautiful friends. Furs, feathers, fins, all good. Yeah, it's really nice. And, you know, I love that about the group, that everybody's keen to share them. It's just been phenomenal. And some of them are so cute. Yeah. Oh, my days. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse you indeed.
Back at work tomorrow. I've got an office day this week as well. Not been in for a little while, but my manager's coming in, so I'm going to go in and say hi. Show my face.
That's the done thing.
Yep. Lizzie had the flu jab this week and was knocked for 6. Yeah, my stepdad has been. I mean, he's in his 80s. He's not in tip-top health. Got arthritis and what have you, and he's had his gallbladder trouble and so on.
He's still going though.
And it's knocked stuffing out of him.
Ooh, Okay.
In fact, when he came for his dinner today, he'd had it before last weekend. And he says it was still feeling just as ropey. So it's always a worry with him. I mean, he's in his 80s.
He's very good at hiding illnesses, though, isn't he, Dennis?
Yeah, but he's also very good at saying when he really does think he needs help, like, you know, when he was having his gallbladder stuff last year. He learned quite quickly what was not pleasant, not manageable. He got a flu shot some weeks ago and had no discernible or negligible side effects, which is kind of weird. I'm procrastinating the COVID booster because that hits like a freight train. Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny. I when I had the COVID jab, I was the only one that displayed any kind of symptom, I suppose.
No, I was awful after my first one. You didn't have any at all.
What?
It was the opposite.
No, I have had COVID jab.
You didn't, yeah, but you didn't have any symptoms from them.
I did from the first one.
It
didn't last very long. It was only for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Just, you know,
oh, well,
you know, when you with that time you just
5 or 10 minutes, that's nothing. I mean, I had like 12 hours afterwards. I was up in the middle of the night with the bloody chills.
Yeah, you were. I remember that now, yeah.
The patients, the elderly, are very stoic. They don't like to bother the nurses. Yeah, Dennis is a little bit like that, Gail. But, you know, because he's got a niggly gallbladder, he's now learned that when that flares up, that he must seek treatment. You know, and we've said to him, look, you know, you can't mess around with that. You need to seek treatment straight away. He's one of them that doesn't like to bother people. I mean, last time that he had his gallbladder issues, he thought he convinced himself he'd got food poisoning.
Well, I'm no expert, but it probably does feel the same.
Yeah, it probably does. And symptoms are the same, you know, bilious, you know, feeling sick, being physically sick.
Yeah.
You know, but he convinced himself it was food poisoning. Of course, it wasn't. Well, we'd like for him to have his gallbladder out, Gail, but there's a couple of problems. First of all, because of his advanced age, he's an anaesthetic risk. He's got a weak chest. But secondly, the gallbladder has got adhesions. So even if they could take it out, it'd be a very complicated operation, apparently, from what they tell us. So he's had times when he's had stents in, but, you know, an operation at the minute is out of the question. But I'm surprised actually about him having a weak chest, because he was in the military, man. He was in the armed forces. He used to run a lot. Yeah. Granddad. So I was very surprised when he said that they told him his chest wasn't particularly strong and posed an anaesthetic risk. So, yeah, right, chicken, what do you want?
I'm just listening.
Hey?
I'm just listening.
You're just listening in? Okay.
Lauren, you couldn't do me a favour, could you?
Depends what it is.
Come run in the kitchen, in the pantry, and get out one of my boost bottles, would you?
Yeah, can go considering.
Make sure you shut the door because the washer's in.
Oh, I need to probably phone for a temperature. So, yeah, if it's pantry stuff and my phone stuff.
By chest, you mean his lungs, his ticker, or both? I mean his lungs. His lungs apparently are not the chest and lungs. The pulmonary part is not sufficiently strong enough for an anaesthetic. And like I said, we know with him previously, he'd he used to keep fit by going running. So this I was incredibly surprised at.
Yeah, not that long ago. I actually thinking about it. Not long ago was.
Well, it's probably 20 years now since
Well,
he's been running.
Maybe so, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, for an 8-year-old, to still be running at 60, which is what you're basically telling me there, I think that's very cool.
Question about extreme cross-country stitching. Don't you get bored stitching the same colour? And also, are you not scared you put the stitches in wrong? So because it's gridded, it's real easy to keep control of where I am. And and I'm really, really careful about it. So dead easy to stay where I am, and I try and work in like little boxes and stuff. Do I get bored with putting in the same thing? No, actually, because with this one I can see detail starting to come out. And because my rotation is 1,000 stitches and then I change my project out, I don't get time to get bored. I mean, yesterday this is my Sunday stitch and I've done 1,600. Well, more than that now, but obviously I haven't, I've sort of bodged about during the day. And because I've been putting patterny bits in, it's been interesting enough for me not to get bored. So, but this is the only day I should stitch on this. So as well, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I want to get, because it's my Sunday stitch and I can get extra stitches, let's get in as many as possible. And as silly as it sounds, because with Pattern Keeper, the number of stitches left keeps going down. I like to see that number go down, which is really good. So
I think every stitch you can say that, Nikki.
Yeah, but particularly with these black, because I started off with this one with 120,000 black. I've stitched 46,226 stitches on this piece so far, and I've still got 67,000 black stitches to go.
A lot of stitches.
But I get these milestones, like when it goes from 100,000 to 99,000, and to 95,000 to 90,000, and so on and so forth.
It's best when you get a zero, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yes, I love getting zeros. What am I stitching? It's oddly monochromatic. It is my Lord of the Rings stained glass. My one where I'm colour completing the black first. Can't speak today.
And how many more black stitches did you say it's got?
67,000.
It is a wonder you don't get bored with that.
No, don't get bored with it at all.
It's all one colour.
And it won't be one colour when it's finished.
I'm well aware of that. I'm just making the point that at the minute it must be boring.
No, for the reason I've just said, because, I'm only working on it today, then I'm doing 1,000 stitches, usually, in my rotation, so I don't work on it for enough time to get bored. In fact, it usually leaves me wanting, because I think I'd like to work on it more, but Sunday stitch day I can.
I suppose with it being all one colour at the moment, you can blast through it, can't you?
Yeah. Brenda, hi Brenda, in mid-70s and thankfully never had the flu and don't take any flu injections. Great stuff. You must have got some really good antibodies as well. I'll come and nick some of yours, Brenda. Hey David, how are you doing this evening? Am I going to continue Extreme Cross Country with the whole project? I am going to colour complete the black, and then once the black is done, then I shall be working on section by section of the stained glass, filling it in. So no, I won't be doing Extreme Cross Country throughout the whole thing. I shall do the black, and then I shall start filling in, because I think by the time I've put in however many thousand black stitches, 120,000 black stitches, I'll want to see some colour. Stitching, just having trouble with cold hands. Well,
it is cold.
Yeah, I've had cold hands all week, but they're nice and warm today because I've just not long since I had a bath. So, but at work this week, I've been sat at my desk with my fingerless gloves on to keep my hands warm. So I feel that one. Oh yes, my nails. Yeah, went and had a new colour, and I don't know if you can see, but this burgundy colour has got just ever so slight sparkle in it. But next time it's going to be full on Christmas nails. And I'll get Hannah to pop down in a bit and show you hers, because she had hers done too. Doing Hannah Lane, a lot of people do all the black first, and I would be bored. Yeah, I think it depends. I've always said that and I think Karen's the same, Needlebug. When it comes to how you stitch a piece, the piece tells you how it wants to be stitched. And I think for this one, it's just lent itself nicely to doing the black first. But when I did my Maui Princess, I didn't want to do that.
No, you didn't want to do that.
No, I didn't want to colour complete. Weird, isn't it? But then I saw somebody do years back when it first came out, the Hannah Lynn montage. I saw somebody do that, and they did it page by page, but each page they did the black first and then they put the colours in.
That's interesting.
But of course that was back when Pattern Keeper didn't exist. She was working off paper. She did it really quickly as well. What's interesting, love?
What you just said.
Oh.
What did you think of it?
Well, you're working on your computer, so it could have been something you were looking at.
No.
Right, 5 more minutes, chaps, and we'll have a look at your lovely thread, your work in progresses, and see what's coming.
See what's occurring.
Aye.
Okay.
Yes, we'll have a look and see what you guys have been working on. And we'll also have a quick look at your plans for next year. Because I think that'd be nice. Mine, I've got my 15 new starts on the table.
We know. We know about your 15 new starts.
I haven't purchased 2 of them yet. But I will.
All right, that cat.
Something like that.
See if this works.
So tighten out, stay as long as you can. Oh, Lizzie, don't feel that you have to. If you're tired and you need to get off, then, you can always catch up on this on the replay. Don't worry. Kelly, I don't have firm plans for WhipGo for 2025 other than doing WhipGo. Just focus my attention on my limited stitching time. Yeah. 15 new starts for me, and I want at least 1 finish. And that will be She Sleeps. Currently, according to Stitch Pal, it'll be finished in late November next year. If I carry on doing an average of 156 stitches a day. Every time I work on it, if I do get a day of work on it, I'm doing way more than 156. Yesterday, I got 2,000 stitches done. So, but then again, after I'd had my nails, the day was my own. And I could sit and stitch.
Well, no one's mentioned your nails, by the way.
I have.
Okay. Oh, ignore me.
Mm. And of course, I'd been abandoned by my husband this last weekend.
You weren't abandoned. I come back.
Well, I suppose.
It's when I don't come back. That's when I worry.
That's when I need to start to worry, yeah.
Well, luckily for you, Nikki, in 2 weeks' time, the next time I stay in a hotel, it'll only be for one night.
Cool.
Because that is the night when Trinity goes out.
Oh, I forgot. I have been enabled, says Yvonne. My son is a big Lord of the Rings fan. I showed him 3 patterns in Etsy. He chose the one that you're stitching, and yours looks great. I plan to start it soon for him. Great stuff. Emily plans to finish the Balrog Van Gogh Never Passed, finish the Bella Pilafina cell, and try out Whip Go and keep up. I'm saving to have my hair done, ears pierced, threadings, and nails all at the same place. Hope I get enough after Christmas. Oh, fingers crossed there for you, Lizzie. Enid's going no by 25 for the first half at least, so I can get a proper stitching chair. The one I have is awful. Yeah. Laurie's going to make a whip go board for all the chores that you procrastinate at.
Procrastination is a
Thief of time. Yeah. That's a good plan, actually. Make a whip go board for it. So my next big purchase will be my new fridge freezer for the kitchen, because I still haven't got it yet. I'm waiting for Black Friday. David wants to try and work one project at a time. I want to see Haid finishes next year. Yeah. I wish I could understand the concept of whip go, but I have no idea. It's like bingo. And you have a board with 25 squares on it. And every month, apart from 1 month where 2 numbers are called every month, but one number you have 3. And the idea is that in the 25 squares, you'll have put a project and a goal. And during that month that those numbers are called, you would work on that project for that goal. I don't do it because I don't have enough projects for it. Patsy can't do that. Even if I do my housework in a certain order, my head would explode. Kay's going to finish the Hay 2025 SAL and try and finish all this full coverage, get the Notion app to corral everything all together. Yeah. I quite like logging my progress and stuff on StitchPal. Somebody's actually asking about it. I don't know if Michelle's in on this or she'll maybe catch it on replay. Pattern Keeper doesn't, or I don't know how, even if it can be done, to log daily stitches and stuff on Pattern Keeper. So I use StitchPal. I know Markup does more than that, with Pattern Keeper, but I don't have Markup. But I like StitchPal. It's a nice app. Enid, don't know if I will do no buy in the second half of 2025. I'm not going to put pressure on myself to decide now. Kelly says Jessie Marie calls the numbers on 25th of each month so that everyone knows the 2 projects to work on the month that starts soon after. A couple of years ago, I did no buy so I could pay off my student loan. Finally, it was miserable, but not having that debt is incredible. Yeah. Very true, Enid. Very true. It's nice when you become debt free, isn't it? Remember when we became mortgage free here? It's fantastic. Shame it won't be lasting, but there you go. Right. Okay, let's just zoom out. Oh, crikey, I'm so sorry. Oh, come on, zoom out. I'm really sorry, it just won't. Oh,
You okay?
no, my phone won't zoom out. It's been naughty.
How very dare it?
There we go, that's it, done it. I may look into Stitch Pal app and start that, might keep me motivated yet. I use the cross stitch journal rather than Stitch Pal, but Notions with the lot, floss and fabric, etc. Yeah. David, the master set of floss and organisers. I actually counted these up the other day. As silly as it sounds, because I was even curious. I used 24 of these plastic organisers, and then obviously each one's got some stickers on. These are getting ready to be redone, but each one's got stickers on where I've written down the floss number. As you can see, I use a lot of 310. So yeah, right, okay, let's just mark off those few stitches that I've done, and let's have a look at these ear threads. Okay, I'll be stitching one project for 6 days, 7 days my choice, then I pick another for 6 years, finish 2. I want to finish 2 by March next year. Sounds good, that, Laurie. Right, okay, Catherine's just coming in off Facebook with a message, so just have a quick look at that. Okay, Catherine says, take a screenshot at the end of the day and put them in an album with a PDF update. This way I know how many days worked in stitch count. It's one way, yeah. Say that again, lovey.
Sorry, I know. I was just really happy with something I've done here.
Oh, cool.
It's worked out really nicely.
Cool. Light a touch. Okay, just waiting for the group to load. Okay. Right, let's have a look at the live stream thread first, the works in progress. Because I have the long ones that hold more, but I think they were tangled with so many, thinking of getting the ones that you have. I got mine off Amazon, David. They were, I think they worked out about, I got them in a pack of 12 and they worked out about £1 each. So, I'm not sure what that'd be in US dollars. Okay, so let's have a look. Come on. This tablet's been really slow. I don't know why. So that's the full picture of Cheryl's Disney cross stitch. So we can see how much there that she's got done. We're all the way across the top. And looks like she's filling in the second row across. And we've got quite a lot done there on the left-hand side, which is fabulous. Okay. And Sarah is doing the jigsaw of that particular one. Turn off my auto rotate so I can show you this. So that is the mock-up picture of Cheryl's Disney cross stitch. Every character you can think of in that. That's fabulous. Okay, Gail is working on Steampunk Fox, a Riolis kit. And you can see the features coming out already. Look at them blue eyes, gorgeous. And it's on 18 count. And Celia, guess who decided to join the Cross Stitch Studios 2025 Mystery Sal? The theme, Celestial Fantasy, 300 by 300 stitches, 118 colours. Purchased between November 15th and 28th of February, and the sale runs between January the 1st and December 15th, 2025. Some lovely colours in there, Celia. Come on. Okay. Yvonne. Toy Story Etsy pattern 1/1 on 25 counts. I am seeing a hand, and that looks like Woody. Could be Jessie, of course, but you can definitely see the stitching on the outside of the hat there. It looks really good. Great stuff. Thank you for sharing, Yvonne. Hey, Lynette. Welcome. How are you doing? Okay. And then Yvonne has actually shared a mock-up of it. So it is Jessie. So she's up in the top corner there, Jessie the cowgirl. So a cast of Toy Story. Cross stitch pattern, 85 colours, 640 wide by 318 high. And that was from Etsy. It's very cute, isn't it, Kelly? Hannah's a Toy Story fan. If only I could get her into cross stitching. Tori is working on Steampunk Clock from Etsy. 28 counts, 2/2 full cross on Paranormal Lugana from Be Stitch Me. Oh, fabulous. Nicely done, Lynette. And here is Tori's mock-up for the Steampunk Clock. I like that. Great stuff. What else have we got on here? Laura is Hade Winter by Alexandra V. Back. 14 counts, 2/1, full cross, 5% completed. This lovely lady is out until Saturday when I have a new start planned. Great stuff. This tablet's really playing up tonight. I don't know why. Maybe it needs a restart. To restart it, I think, later on. Come on. Right. No, I don't want the keyboard. Thank you. Laura. So here is the mock-up. Wow, she's stunning. Really stunning, that. I like that a lot. Cool. Daphne is busy doing the Library of Dogs. 0.67% complete, 1/1, full cross on 32 counts, so super tiny. And I'm just going to zoom into the needle minder. I feel like I should clean the house, so I'm going to cross stitch until that feeling passes. Oh, fantastic. Love that. Andy's chuckling about it.
I like that. That's a cracking mantra to live by.
So Katinka is completely different stitching project starting tonight. We'll try to sew a dress for Friday's company Christmas party this week. I might have to show up in jeans if I fail.
Oh well. I'm sure you're going to be fine. That's not me trying to be sarcastic.
Yeah, I'm sure you will as well, Katinka. You'll have to show us the result. Kimberly. Look at this. Look at the colours. Northern Dreams. No other information, but presumably it is a Haid or similar. But wow. Love, love, love the colours in that. We should also have that printed on a t-shirt. I agree, Yvonne. Maybe I should do some merch. Emily is busy stitching on. What an amazing piece. Wise Owl by Stitches So Beautiful. Stitch 2 over 1/10 using CXC thread. 74521 of 116,000 stitches, or 64% completed. Really loving these colours. Perfect combination of block and confetti stitching. And she's added a mock-up below. But again, we're going to zoom in because we've got some lovely needle minders. Orient Express, Aesop's Fables. So those are books. Lovely job.
Might just be me. What's CXC thread?
It's another brand.
Because I only know DMC Anchor.
Yeah, DMC Anchor, CXC, Royal Broderie, Madeira. There are various ones. There are quite a few.
I mean, I imagine most people use DMC, right?
Yeah. So that's the mock-up of the owl that Emily's doing. She's beautiful. Okay. Kelly, I gave this quilt to our friends last night. It was fun to do. 9 big 20-inch blocks, free pattern from Scrap Fabric Love. Kelly, that is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. You know, if I received anything like that, I would be absolutely thrilled. It really is beautiful, beautiful work. And I hope it was received with much enthusiasm. How gorgeous. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, Cosmo, or Verdesoir, Swadalgia, Sulky, and Dinky Dyes as well, Andy. Lots of brands. Ashley is working on strength again today. 400 stitches already complete. 2 over 1/10 on 25 count. Easy count. Strength by Jeff Haney and Haid.
Stop me thinking, give me strength.
No. It's the one with the unicorn, I think, in it.
All right, yeah.
Hang on, because I've gone too far.
Well, you don't want to do
Unicorn and dolphins. So that's the mock-up of strength. It's gorgeous. Okay. There's still quite a few on here to share. Still got a good number.
Talented bunch.
Not many. Sarah is working on Mini at the Watering Hole by Dragon Muse. 2 over 1 on 25 count easy grid and 18%. Beautiful stitching there. Lovely job, Sarah. The lovely Joanne has got a new start. Gnome with a rose on 18 count Ada. Started today. And she's very kindly shared a mock-up with us. And look at this little cutie. Isn't he fab? Love that. Love it. That'll not take long, Joanne. Not long at all, I wouldn't have thought. Okay. Joyce, oh dear, Mr. Frog is back. Most more colours of this B brand are wrong. This is a muddy Faces of Fairy.
No one likes a frog.
Nope. But Joyce has got a perfect needle minder for it. Here's a little frog. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, that little needle minder. Although, boo for it being the frog. Okay. Silver Stitches, Lizzie, Atrium by Ciro Marchetti. Progress stroke starts, 20 count Ada, over 1,000 stitches. And it's a Heaven and Earth design. Blimey, Joanne, already over 30% done. Fantastic. And Lizzie has shared the mock-up. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Busy piece, but oh, so many colours. I was asking about Sharon earlier. Sharon won't be able to join the live tonight, has unexpected visitors. How dare they visit on a Sunday? And she will catch up. No worries. Okay. Kay, Sussex Stitcher, is working on the Darn Cat. Penultimate day to finish. Stitch day 550. He's really called patron saint of Green Child by Haid. In his wisdom, Jeff Haney left a boatload of confetti for the bitter end. 25 count Lugana easy grid, 1/1 full cross using Pattern Keeper, 99.58% complete. It's beautiful, Kay, and you will get there. Okay. Catherine has reached the letters on her pass of Ciro Marchetti's London. 55.72%. She's got me down there, look in the corner. Okay. And this is a work in progress pick. Look at that. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous, Catherine. It looks gorgeous. Loving Mr. Beefeater there as well. Really, really good. Jennifer moved a hoop today on Haid Treasures of the Sea by Oleg Gavrilov. 2/1 on 18 count gridded Ada. 12.77% complete. It looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And she has shared a mock-up. And there you go, Treasures of the Sea. I really like this piece.
Sorry, Nikki.
That's okay.
Laptop wire there.
You're all right. It's no harm done.
Sort it, because if I don't, I'll be pulling your laptop off.
Bella Filipina Sal for Emily continued enjoying the purple webbed ear. So treasure box, I presume, and then a back of a siren, mermaid. Looking good, Emily. And last but not least, unless I've missed anybody, and let me know if I have, it's Patsy. That's me finished for the sky on for this strip. You can even see a peak of my boy Cairo coming through. 20 count Ada at 8.53%. There's a little doggo coming through there. And as you guys know, this one was charted by Andy for us here at Stitch Picks. So there we go. I think that's everyone. If I've missed anyone, let me just double the check-in. Don't think I have. Nope, that's it. That is the lot. Cool. Right, just going to close the comments. Right. Let's have a look at your something different share plans for next year. So I'm just going to read through the comments on this one. You put your pick on the wrong post. Which one did you put it on, Enid? Ah, I see it. Enid, going to cut out these, maybe both, for Santa and Christmas trees and hand sew stuff. Not to worry, Enid, we find it. It's fine. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous bunch of projects. Couldn't agree with you more there, Kelly. Right, okay, so this is my post in relation to next year. So Geraldine will be moving home before Christmas, so new year, new home, new start, and has joined the Haid Sal. She'll be doing drinks on the beach. Michelle has also joined the Haid Sal Steampunk Portal for next year. She thinks she can finish it on time, but doesn't care if she does or doesn't, just wants to try. Also wants to keep working on Once Upon a Fairy Tale, but wants to start Merry Mushroom Village Picnic. But barely have time for one project at a time between work and kids, but going to have fun trying, and that's what it's all about. Joyce has joined the Haid Sal and will be stitching on this. But also will start the Seven Sins. I had the series, but wasn't sure about Avarice. I asked Michelle and she recharted it. I don't know if you're doing alphabetically at all or all at once. I've done Avarice. I am currently degridding it because I finished it last year or year before, and I still haven't degridded it.
It looks
So
really good as well.
And Joyce again there has shared Bernadette that she did for this year's Haid Sal. Okay. Alice is tempted by the Steampunk Owl. Never did a design this size. It's 30 pages. The biggest full coverage ever done is Native American and Blackpool Tower, both of which were nowhere near this size. So I'm still thinking about it. Go on, Alice. Do it. So you've shared a couple of pictures.
Is that TVI version of ours?
Yes.
Wow.
So there's a Native American, which is stunning. Okay, and then Blackpool Tower, which looks like a photo conversion possibly. And then Sarah comments that she is indeed doing that one, the biggest one that I've started, but has an even bigger design to do next year. Celia has joined the Haid Sal and will be stitching the bunny. I've also joined the Cross Stitch Studios Mystery Sal. There's a lot of colours in it, the colours that she's not used before. Sharon is going to work on 5 pieces that she has in rotation, hope to finish 2, according to Stitch Pal. Adding in the Haid Sal, Mothers Love the Flamingo, and would like to try and do 500,000 stitches in total. That is one lofty goal. I'm aiming for 400,000 next year. So we've got Stitches Retreat, a stitching shelf, the Celtic fuchsia, and the bunny rabbits, the moon and hare, I think it's called. And then, of course, her James Bond. And then the piece that Sharon will be doing for the Sal. Yvonne has also joined the Haid Sal and chosen the lion. This will be so much fun to see you guys progress on it. Helen, determined to finish a supersized Max colour started 1 week ago. It will be on the wall by December 31st, 2025. Natalia is starting quite a few full coverage pieces. Enid is giving the Haid Stitch Along a pass, but if she had joined, she would have chosen the Van Gogh one. I love it. I may choose one of the Haid charts purchased long ago or one of a freebie acquired some time ago. Natasha will be rotating 5 Haid Whips, Magic Roses by Genovia Art, Kitschy Cute Collector by Amy Stewart, Grand Butterfly Ball, Amy Stewart, Christmas 2 by Ciro Marchetti, and The Noble One by Lee Bogle. Plus heading in the Haid Sal's Drinks on the Beach. Currently about 30% on my oldest whip, Magic Roses, and on track to finish in 2027. The lovely Emily plans on starting and completing 3 whips for 2025. A figure can stitch 6,000 stitches, 600 stitches a day for a total of 219,000. Plan on the Haid Sal for 90,000 stitches, Stony Creek Villages summer through winter for 75,000, and the Haid Ornament, the Enchanted Christmas for 50625. A total of 215,865 stitches total. I'll do the ornament first, the Stony Creek the second, and the Haid Sal last, since the entire chart won't be available until October. So there is the Enchanted Christmas ornament, Donna Gelsinger, the Stony Creek Villages, spring, summer, autumn, winter, and then the Jelly World that she will be doing in the Haid Sal. Linda has joined the Haid Sal, will be doing Drinks on the Beach. She also plans to finish My Princess, is up to 83.73%. Breakfast in Bed by Amy Stewart, and Rainy Day by Hannah Lynn. And Sarah has shared Arctic Coming to Life by Jan Patrick Krasny. Let's have a look. Scroll down, scroll down. And Summon the Reaper by Anne Stokes. And she has commented, if I can get to it again, I'm doing these 2 next year, plus Steampunk Owl and Minnie at the Watering Hole by Dragon Muse. Kashi will be doing a new start. Her daughter has picked it. It is Kakoma, artwork by Margaret Morales. Susan, cross-stitch will be taking a back seat to knitting for a while. I'm attempting to make Christmas stockings for the entire family. It includes my husband and I, my mother-in-law, who's moving in with us, 6 children, 5 spouses, 21 grandchildren with 3 spouses, and 6 great-grandchildren. That's 44 stockings. Wish me luck.
44
oh my
stockings.
Gosh. Very good luck.
That's mental.
That's brilliant. And these are planned for next Christmas.
You've got to be slightly mad to do that, for the sounds of it.
But quick knitting. Daphne, stitchy plan, stitch on full coverage projects, at least the 6 pages of the Haid Sal 2025. Non-stitchy plans, more home remodels, update electrical service, new ceiling in living, stroke kitchen, new floor and ceiling in the bedroom. And Lizzie will hopefully purchasing some pain-free crafts and the one gecko rouge that I like. Also want to start Arabic Princess. Fantastic. So Carla also wants to work on 7 whips, one of which is the owl. Poor old Donna. Had a nasty fall, thankfully nothing broken. Yvonne's been busy making project bags this week. So Carla, these are the other 6 whips that she wants to work on in 2025. Come on. So we've got a Randall Spangler. Oh, we've got a dragon. Oh, I'm rubbish at this today. Another Randall Spangler.
Randall Spangler. I like that name.
This looks like a Lisa Parker. No worries, Lynette. It's been lovely to see you. No idea who that one would belong to. And there is another one, another cat. Yeah, lots of lovely projects indeed, Kelly. Joyce, has she got plans for next year with all that gorgeous fabric? You betcha. Beautiful fabrics, quite the range. Ashley's been bobbinating, and Kelly had some great suggestions over what to do with her Mirabilia, which is showing some yellow in. Oh, it's such a gorgeous, lovely lady, that Kelly. Absolutely beautiful. So, super job. Thank you all very much indeed for sharing. Absolutely awesome. Oh, yeah. We'll do it all again on Wednesday. Yeah, we've seen some beautiful, beautiful work from you guys. I'm absolutely loving it. And I just have one question. How enabled is Yvonne right now?
Well, you might not have to wait long to find out. Because I assume Yvonne is still in and still talking to us.
Indeed.
There you go.
I don't think I shall have very long to wait. Unless she's already off there, you know, with the old...
with the needle and thread already.
Needle and thread. Ursula by Heaven and Earth. Right, thank you for that, Carla. Yes, Yvonne, many, many lovely projects, aren't there? And so easy to get enabled.
That's stitching.
It certainly is. It's the world of cross-stitching.
Like I keep saying to you, Nikki, I have no idea what you would do without it.
No, I have no idea what I'd do without my cross-stitching either.
Perhaps.
I am slightly mental.
Well, you have to be looking at the size of some of your projects.
A lady never discusses the sizes of her stash.
Now, come on, I thought size mattered.
Only to certain men. Oh, excuse me. Yes, awesome projects again. Lovely to see them. And so many of you doing so many different Haid Sal pieces as well. I shall be looking forward to seeing the Haid Sal progress next year. I shall be cheering you guys all on from the sidelines. Doing everything apart from the YMCA. No such thing as too many projects, just not enough time to do them all. That is very true. Yeah, I am really, really looking forward to starting my new projects next year. I'm not bored with what I've got, don't get me wrong. But I think it's just going to be so nice after having a year of no new starts, apart from obviously my model stitching. It's going to be really, really nice to open the Stitchy floodgate and 15 new projects walk through. And I think I've got quite a nice mix. Obviously, I've got more gecko roots than anything else, but then I've not left out having an Earth Designs or Tilton, pain-free, and now unconventional cross-stitch and X-stitch cross-stitch. Is it do we think it's unconventional cross-stitch or unconventional X-stitch? Yes, Yvonne, I am too. And, you know, what would be nice is that everyone that I start, I plan on filming the start for a Stitch With Me. So you'll get 15 new Stitch With Me's next year. And I don't know if you guys remember the London pieces that I'm doing, the orange one and the Tower Bridge, the Sophie Kilpatrick ones. Well, Sophie saw my unboxing videos and she commented on them. Woohoo! It's quite nice. So it's really nice to get comments from the artist. Yes, I will share how I manage them all, because what I'll do is that the Stitch With Me's will start with how I prep up ready to start, and then the Stitch With Me time. So but yeah, I am looking forward to it. You know, they've got like, what, 7 or 8 weeks left of this year, 8 at the most. So these next 8 weeks, I shall be doing what I can on my own projects. And then, well, or should I say my existing projects. And then next year, it'll be Keep She Sleeps as a focus for a finish. And then once that's done, I think I need to focus for a finish on my Afromov piece, because that is the biggest one, and at the moment I'm leaving it in my will to somebody to finish. So I definitely want to make sure that I get some progress on it. At the moment, Stitch Pal reckon it'll be done in 2058. And then what I shall do is I should probably do a whip down for 2026. So do like what Jamie's doing, Craft Gaming Jamie. Finish 2 to start 1. And whip down. Crack, it's 9 o'clock already. I'm going to pare down my whips. I have way more than I thought. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is why for me, my rotation's really good for me, because, you know, I get sort of a baseline number of stitches that I know I can achieve. And then all of the extra stitches is going into She Sleeps to get her over that finish line. And because my pieces are, you know, fairly big and full coverage. Yeah. I know I don't have as many whips as some other stitches. I think, I mean, I know that some people have got, I don't know, we've talked about this before. Some people have got like 300 or more work in progresses. I think if that were the case for me, that somebody would have to move out so I had space to put them all. I don't think I'm going to get to that sort of dizzy height anytime soon. I don't think I'd be comfortable with having 300 work in progresses anyway. I'm debating not stitching holiday stuff, just work on stained glass irises and Celtic knot. They're like 10 years old. Yeah. Sounds like a plan, Enid. My oldest whip is my Rome of Middle Earth map, my Tilton Crafts. I think it was 2017 when I started that. Yeah, I'm same in it. I've got a few finishes knocking about, but I haven't actually FFO'd much at all. I just like to stitch. That's my problem. Spend my working time working out how long it is before I can pick up a needle again. Because I have to work to pay for my stitching habit. As well as other things like electricity, broadband, food, heat. Bless you.
Wow, cheers.
I'm going to make 8 Christmas fabric for a friend and send a bandana for Henry. Also assemble the Christmas ornaments, 3 small stitching projects. Recently finished. Cool.
Oh. I do apologise for that.
Patsy says, bless you.
Thank you.
He's a noisy chuff, isn't he?
Could be worse.
Well, he could be like Hannah and blowing off.
Yeah. Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Kelly, it's fine. Carla also says, bless you.
Thank you. This.
What's the matter?
I'm trying to reckon out a date in my head.
Oh. Well, we do have such a thing called a calendar.
Yeah, we do. That actually won't help me.
Oh, okay.
I got it. December the 2nd. There we go. Solve that problem.
Solving problems, dear.
Yeah, it's all good now.
Cool.
Oh. That's all for now.
Oh, my days.
Ooh.
So I wonder what, any suggestions for next Sunday's Sunday topic? This one was inspired by Joyce and posting that picture of all of those fabrics of hers. But yeah, any suggestions for a Sunday topic next week?
Well, will there not be another thread for it?
Well, yeah, there'll be a new thread, which I'll open on Saturday,
Right.
but I want suggestions for the actual topic. Lizzie, you fell asleep. You know what? I was wondering if you'd nodded off, bless you. How about Stitchy Setup? Oh, that's a good one, Patsy. I like that.
Stitchy setup. So
yeah,
are we talking like what your sort of situation is, where you're at?
Your situation.
Your situation, yes.
Yeah.
So would you not want the camera facing you then to show that?
Well, you'd have to take a picture of me so I can post it.
That's not difficult. I can do that.
My oldest cross-stitch whip is 32 years old. I should turn Sunday into a whip of shame day. Oh dear. That's a great also suggestion, Lizzie. What do you watch / listen to while stitching? That's a brilliant idea. I will park that one as well. So we've got Stitchy Setup. What do you watch and listen to? Of course, that's the other one that we could do. Yeah, oldest whip.
What's your oldest whip now?
Realm of Middle Earth.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll have a think about which one of those suggestions. Needle Minders, yeah, that's the other one. Another one. Thank you, Laurie. I'll have a think about these suggestions and I will open a thread on Saturday so you can have a surprise topic. Any other ideas? Can I have my thread on now, please, love? So she's not there.
Yeah, because you didn't have it, did you?
No. Thank you.
What that?
I'm only stitching for about 2 years. My whips are yet young. Yeah, but you know, oldest whip / first whip. It matters not, Lizzie. Yes, please, Laurie. I'd love to see that.
Back in a moment.
Okay, Laurie. It's so nice that us as a stitching community, we've always got loads to talk about, haven't we? Kelly, some whips are old before quilting, mid-90s to 2015. Some are intermittently from last few years, some are new this year. There's another one we could do is favourite whip. Yeah, we do try and be friendly in there, Yvonne. It's like I say in the thing, it's a no drama group. Everybody gets along and we all help each other. You know, no thread, no question is left unanswered if we can help it. You know, I like, you know, to be able to bring a community, have a community that works together. And it's nice as well. I mean, I've got over 220 people in that group now, and it's lovely. So many people have contributed, and it's great. I absolutely love it. I see a fluff there, but I can't see where it's coming from. When flipping flip is my snack nabbit.
I love the name for that tool, Snag Rabbit. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It's Snag Nabbit.
Better. Not perfect, but better.
Yeah.
Very true. Quality, not quantity, indeed.
Yes.
May I swear I have some half stitches? Oh, these ones. It's just because I'd finished the thread and I decided to change area and just left those half stitches, so I'll catch them when I'm bringing this column down a bit more. I had a hoop move on this today and I'd finished that and then I moved the hoop and I just started back on the left hand side.
Like you do.
They will get full crossed very well, probably next time I work on it now.
Yeah.
1991, I'd just left school. I was 16 years old. I was working in a waitressing job in a banqueting hall. I was telling my husband about it at dinner and how I had to leave another group, not cross-stitch, because people were rude. I don't think there's any excuse for people to be rude on the internet, but unfortunately they are, because they can hide behind the keyboard. And, you know, one of the things that I've taught my girls is to never, ever say or do anything on the internet that you cannot stand by and stand in front of somebody's face and say the same thing. It's all very well and good being a keyboard warrior, being rude and unpleasant. If you're not prepared to do it in real life, why the heck should you do it behind a keyboard? I think I brought the girls up to be decent. So Hannah, at one point when she was very young, did turn into a keyboard warrior at one bit, and she was unpleasant. The internet was taken away until she realised the error of her ways, and she's never done anything like that since. But yeah, it's my philosophy. If you're not prepared to say it in real life, don't say it online. You know, when you see the local Facebook groups, you know, ending an argument, and just think to myself, you know, there's more to life than this. Yes, Lizzie. Adulting, 0 out of 10 would not recommend. I've decided that the free trial was quite enough. I don't wish to continue with the full version. I'd like a refund. That'd be me, if I could go back. I don't quite know what I've done here. Oh, hello, Cat. Enid wouldn't go back to childhood for all the tea in India, but would go back to not having arthritis in back and knees. Yeah. I think if I could repeat anything, it would be my late teenage years. I think I'd probably worked harder in school and gone to college, which unfortunately I never got the opportunity to do. So well, we can't go back and change it now. Just have to make the best of what we've got. But no, I mean, I was never sort of college or university educated. I just had a, you know, basic school education. And I've fought hard all my life for what I have. And, you know, I mean, I have a good job now and stuff, which I've had to wait until in my 40s to get. Which was gutting, to say the least. But yeah, seem to be doing all right. Some witty type person said youth is wasted on the young. I agree. Oh, I've missed a stitch there. Never mind. Catch it when I do the ones underneath. All right then, my dear.
Yes, I have returned from the kitchen.
I'm 54 tomorrow, says Gail. I still feel like I did when I was in my teens and 20s. Oh, I have to sing again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gail. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Gail. I hope you have a lovely day.
I think you enjoy doing that on people's birthday, don't you?
It's fun. I can reasonably hold the tune for happy birthday. I can't hold the tune for much else. I sing rather loudly and badly when I'm in on my own and neighbours are home. No worries, Kelly. You head out and I'll hopefully see you Wednesday. If not, I'll catch you next weekend.
Oh, look out, the cat's appeared. Where did you come from?
I figured, ooh, Mama's going to make me a shiny. She likes it when I do this with Freddo wrapper. And then I flick it across the carpet for her and she chases it. Literally, I tie it up in a little knot.
You're being watched.
Are you ready?
Yep, we're batting
Yep.
it around.
We chase it around. Oh, hi, Gail. The other Gail. Have you lost it? No, it's here, look. You ready? That's it. If you hear a cat running around,
It's just Angel being a complete nutter.
yep, she's chasing a bit of shiny paper. Chase it then. I got her a new scratchy box yesterday and it had got a little ball in it. And she's been chasing that around. It jingles. And she's a very reserved cat. She will sit and look at it for a minute or two, and then she'll just tentatively bat it, realise that it jingles, and then start running around like a loon after it.
That sounds like our Angel.
But you see, Gail, we're not here tomorrow, so happy birthday today in advance of tomorrow. Have you enjoyed a nice meal in your favourite tapas restaurant? Oh, that sounds fabulous. You enjoy. Celia has to go. See you again on Wednesday. No worries at all, Celia. Thank you for joining. It's been lovely to see you. And yes, see you Wednesday. We'll do it all again.
Cat's still running around like a complete
Prune.
You're mental, aren't you, cat?
Mm-hmm. And just like that, that is me at 1900 stitches. Come on. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, managed to zoom it out without it going nuts. So you'll see this on my Floss Tube Tuesday, but this is a person. I think it's Boromir. Just have a look at the mock-up. Come on. No, that's the pattern. Boromir. Few mock-ups, thank you.
Hey, if you're Boromir, Nikki, one does not simply see the pattern.
It's not Boromir.
Oh.
So this bit that I'm working on, it's Legolas.
Hey, that's not bad
So-
for a non-Lord of the Rings fan, knowing that it's Boromir that says
There's
that
his hair.
line.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad, Andy. We'll give you that. So there's the hair there, and obviously his chest plate, and that's his bow. So yeah, it's Legolas coming in. That wasn't bad actually, Andy. I still need to get you watching them films. So
Well. At the minute, I'm a bit like Gandalf. None shall pass.
Right, that is me done then, chaps. Yes, Mr. Bloom, indeed. So thank you very much indeed for joining me for your company this evening. We will do it all again on Wednesday, and somebody is missing from this live tonight, and if she appears in it on Wednesday, there will be a special feature. So you might want to be tuning in, or if not able to tune in, watch it on replay. So I will see you guys next week. Next week, if you can't make Wednesday, and do take care. Have a great stitchy week, everybody. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.